he took the harder and the more honorable path, and the one that produced, in my opinion, the best result.
In addition to that, the ship will be constructed, other than from the technology, the bow line, on the same plans as the original ship as far as layouts go, room decor and finish, so people.
Today is May Day, or Labor Day, which is sort of an international celebration of workers. Now, the celebration varies from country to country as to how they celebrate. Some view it as just a holiday or a break from the norm, and other people view it as a chance to sort of gather and protest and rally for workers' rights and for labor unions. France was the first country to make May Day a national holiday in 1891, and I know that today in central London, hundreds of people have shown up to march against recent government spending, but more specifically government cuts in areas like education and healthcare and public sector pensions. Here in the United States, where Labor Day is normally celebrated in September, the Occupy Wall Street movement has sort of made it their own. General strikes are being held in various parts of the city. What began as sort of just one protest here in New York City turned into a global phenomenon and then slowly fizzled out due to maybe weather or police intervention or holidays, but it seems to be back with a vengeance. There have been recent protests here in the city, and police have even made some arrests. But today on May Day here in New York City, this is the first massively coordinated event for the Occupy Wall Street movement so far in 2012.
President Barack Obama's re-election campaign released a new video on Monday highlighting the president's accomplishments during his first 3 years in office. The video begins with a series of reports and statistics about the current U.S. job market, as well as the actions the president took to try to improve the economy. With the anniversary of Osama bin Laden's death approaching, Obama is trying to seek and use this as an advantage against Republican rival Mitt Romney, and questions in the ad whether Romney would have made the same decision if he were president. At an event on Monday, Romney shot back at the ad, saying he too would have made a similar decision. And other Republicans, such as John McCain, who did run against President Barack Obama in the 2008 election, called the ad a cheap political attack. The Obama and Biden campaign plan to use this at campaign rally events next week in Ohio and Virginia. The video comes just days after Romney released an ad attacking Obama on unemployment, particularly in states such as North Carolina, which is hosting the Democratic National Convention in September.
Just weeks after the world remembered the anniversary of the Titanic, in which it sunk 100 years ago, comes an even bigger announcement from Australia. A billionaire by the name of Clive Palmer has announced that he wants to build a replica of the ship that sunk. Now, what we know about him is he's from Queensland, which is a northern part of Australia. He made the bulk of his fortune from investing in natural resource companies and real estate. He's seen to have a strong interest in tourism and luxury cruise liners, hence the Titanic. Now, his net worth was valued in 2009 to be anywhere between $3 to $6 billion. Now, what we know is the replica will mirror the luxury of the first cruise liner, but will be better equipped in terms of safety and technology. It will carry 1,680 people, and there's already buzz about how you can get a ticket, when you can get a ticket, and how much it will cost, all of which has not to be revealed. What also hasn't been revealed is the budget for the project, which will be probably enormous. Now, what we know is the dimensions of the luxury liner will be exactly the same as the original, with 840 rooms and 9 decks. The ship will be built in China. Now, when will it set sail? It's hopefully going to be setting sail at the end of 2016, and it will take the same voyage as the first Titanic from England to New York City.